Have you ever wondered what gives our life meaning? What is meaning in our life? Is our life meaningless or is there some meaning? Logotherapy is a therapeutic approach that helps people find personal meaning in life. It's a form of psychotherapy that is focused on the future and on our ability to endure hardship and suffering through a search for purpose. Psychiatrist and psychotherapist Viktor Frankl developed logotherapy after surviving Nazi concentration camps in the 1940s. His experience and theories are detailed in his book Man's Search for Meaning. So, what he was trying to say is that our life gets a sense of completion. Our life is complete when we find our true purpose in life, and that true purpose is personal to every human being. You have to find what is your true purpose in your life. Frankel believed that humans are motivated by something called as a will to meaning, which is the desire to find meaning in life. He argued that life can have meaning even in the most miserable of circumstances, and that the motivation for living comes from finding that meaning. To quote Viktor Frankl, everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. This opinion was based on his experiences in the concentration camps and his intent to find meaning through his suffering. In this way, Frankel believed that when we can no longer change a situation, we are forced to change ourselves. So, what are the techniques of this logotherapy? He believed that it was possible to turn suffering into achievement and accomplishment. He viewed guilt as an opportunity to change oneself for the better and life transitions as the chance to take responsible action. In this way, logotherapy is aimed at helping you to make better use of your spiritual resources to withstand adversity. Three techniques intended to help with this process include de-reflection, paradoxical intention, and Socratic dialogue. Now, what is de-reflection? De-reflection is aimed at helping you focus away from yourself and towards other people, allowing you to become whole and to spend less time feeling preoccupied with a problem or worry. This technique is meant to combat hyper reflection or extreme focus on an anxiety provoking situation or object. The second is paradoxical intention. Paradoxical intention is a technique that invites you to wish for the thing that you fear most. This was originally suggested for use in the case of anxiety or phobias, in which humor and ridicule can be used when fear is paralyzing. For example, if you have a fear of looking foolish, you might be encouraged to try to look foolish on purpose. So, paradoxically, your fear would be removed when you set an intention to behave as foolishly as possible. And the third thing is nothing but Socratic dialogue. Socratic dialogue is a tool used to help you through the process of self discovery by noticing and interpreting your own words. During Socratic dialogue, your therapist listens closely to the way you describe things and points out your word patterns, helping you to see the meaning in them. This process is believed to help you realize your own answers. Often, these are just already present within you and you are just waiting to be discovered. So it's easy to see how some of the techniques of logotherapy overlap with newer forms of treatment like cognitive behavioral therapy or rational emotive behavioral therapy. So logotherapy can be used as a complementary technique for behavior and thought based treatments. In fact, a concept which is very similar to logotherapy is ikigai, which is a very famous Japanese technique of finding meaning in life. So, what can logotherapy help us with? Perhaps not surprisingly, there is evidence that meaning in life correlates with better mental health. It helps you to cope with anxiety, depression, pain, phobias, post traumatic stress disorder, schizophrenia, substance abuse, suicidal ideation, and many other things. Frankel believed that many illnesses or mental health issues are disguised existential angst and that people struggle with lack of meaning, which he referred to as the existential vacuum. Logotherapy addresses that lack of meaning directly by helping people uncover that meaning and reduce their feelings of angst. Logotherapy may improve resilience or the ability to withstand adversity, stress, and hardship. This may be due to skills that this form of therapy encourages people to develop. It helps people to gain acceptance of themselves. It allows it makes an allowance of healthy stress, which is good for us. It develops altruism. It develops an active approach to life rather than just an avoidant or overtly passive approach. It helps us to do cognitive reappraisal or interpreting or reinterpreting the meaning of an event. It gives us the courage to face our fears. It fills us with humor and with optimism, even in the face of an adversity. It makes us responsible and spiritual. Now, spirituality does not mean specific organized religion. It just means that it makes us more aware of ourselves. It gives us a values based lifestyle. So, having a meaning or purpose in life or engaging in a search for meaning appears to be connected appears to be connected to your overall health, happiness, and life satisfaction. It also acts as a positive influence on your own resilience. Research supports this connection and shows that some people with mental or physical health conditions may struggle to feel like their lives have meaning. But logotherapy appears to improve people's sense of meaning and is effective at improving the quality of life for early adolescents, or reducing depression in children, reducing job burnout and emptiness syndrome, or increasing marital satisfaction. Thank you, friends, for listening.